Hello, my name is Bob Carlson. I was born a long time ago in Utah. Somewhere around 30 years ago, I think Sarah was born. And when she was about 4, I need to tell a few stories about Sarah. She, you know how well spoken she is now. She's what you'd call pretty well educated. And we had a good time with Sarah with 2 words. And those words were Mary, Berry. She could never say Mary, Berry. It was always Mary, Berry. And once she straightened that out, we knew she was good for law school. Okay? She did finally catch on to her R's. She did go to school. In high school, she had like a 12.9 GPA on a 4.0 scale. And then she went to the U of A, which, as you know, is well known for its athletics, and she had a 14.8 on the GPA. So that was really good. She got a prize and a trophy, and she got to go to the football stadium for graduation. Is that right? Okay. So she's had a great life. As for Kobila, I need to tell a couple of real quick stories real quick. I just met him a couple of weeks ago. We went out on the boat. Okay. And I would never be one to tell a fishing story. But we got out on this boat, and we were going about 55 miles an hour. The winds were tough, and all of a sudden, this frog jumped up on the side of the boat. And I looked at it, and the frog said to Kobila, "If you kiss me, I'll turn into a beautiful princess." Kobila said, "I'm already taken." So the frog looked at me. He said, "If you kiss me, I'll turn into a beautiful princess." I said, "Well, what, are you a talking frog?" "Yeah." "If you kiss me, I'll turn into a beautiful princess." So heck, I reached over, I grabbed the frog, and I put it in my pocket. And the frog said, "What are you doing? If you kiss me, I'll turn into a beautiful princess." I said, "At my age, I'd rather have a talking frog." That's true. I don't make this stuff up. So, we caught about 15 big fish. We put them in the cooler, and then we got ashore, and here comes a guy with a bag. And there's my fish. He says, "I'd like to see your fishing license." I said, "I don't have a fishing license, but I don't need one." Kobila said, "I don't have one either, and I don't need one either." He says, "Well, what are all these fish in the cooler?" I said, "These are my pets." He says, "What are you talking about?" "Yeah, I bring them out to the lake about once a week, and I let them out in the water to swim around." And he looked at me, and then I snapped my fingers, and they all come back. He says, "Well, let's see that." So I went over, and I shoved the water cooler over. All the fish swam out. He says, "Okay, now bring them back." I said, "Bring who back?" Okay, I didn't get a ticket that day. Anyway, that's the point of that. What I really want to say is it's an incredible thing what we have here when there's only about 2 events anymore that bring people together. And I'm a big fan of humanity and bringing people together. And they are weddings and they are funerals. Weddings are a little bit better than funerals because there's always somebody missing at a funeral. Okay, who doesn't get to enjoy it, but that's when we get out of our chairs, that's when we dress up like the people we are, and we try to be as human as we can, and we realize the humanity and the struggles that we all have together as we go through life. And with this marriage today, which makes me tickle pink, way down to the bottom of my heart, which is repaired, but the humanity of us all is what we're all about. It isn't the computer. You know, think for a second. Did we not love each other before the cell phone? Because everywhere I go, I'm going to the airport tonight, everybody will end their phone call by saying, I love you. I love you. Didn't we love each other before? Now we got every phone call. I love you. Oh, okay. I'll be home in 5 minutes. You better be ready. I love you. Okay, you know. And I just wonder, the computer doesn't bring us close. I'm not a big fan of the computer, if you might tell. Even 30, you know, the eHarmony and the matches and all that stuff. You guys didn't meet on eHarmony. You met right next to each other. I like that. On eHarmony, there's 35% of the people on eHarmony right now are married. How about you go in and you say, honey, what are you doing? Well, I'm looking for a new spouse. You might not be the right one for me. I mean, that's where the world is. These computers have got us twisted around a little bit. But I really celebrate these guys. This is their day. And I hope, the other day I gave Kobila a silver dollar from 18 backways. And I said, this is for your 25th anniversary, because that's what silver's all about. And he told me tonight he still got it, and I really appreciate that. And I don't know what 50 years is, but whatever coin that is, I probably won't be able to afford it. With the price of silver and gold being what it is. But I think these guys are going to make it. There's the dollar right there. Hold it up. If you want to look at an old antique silver dollar, he's got it. So I celebrate them. I'm proud of them. And and now let's raise our glasses. To a better day, a better night, and an incredible future, Kobila and Sarah.